just as a side note, you being a West Coast guy, me being a West Coast guy, there's always been an interesting kind of debate about this. America's Most Wanted versus Death Certificate.
This is a side note?
Yeah. This is obviously not a beef conversation.
Death Certificate.
See, and I figured you would say that, being an LA guy.
Yeah.
For me, it was America's Most Wanted.
Why, though?
I just felt like, and me and Chuck D talked about this when we did our interview, I just felt like the production of the Bomb Squad fit Ice Cube so incredibly well right at that moment.
Yeah.
That Death Certificate, I know he went very West Coast with the production. He totally, didn't use the East Coast guys at all. And it was very much more of an LA West Coast record, but I just felt the production that Chuck D and Hank Shockley and Keith Shockley, the way they put stuff together. And you got to remember, I'm a little bit older than you. So, like, Public Enemy was everything at one point.
Yeah.
Like, they were the rock stars of hip-hop.
For sure.
They were going on tour with U2.
Yeah.
Which was the biggest group on the planet. They had gotten bigger than hip-hop. And the fact that they gave their best work to Cube at that moment, and he was flowing on them beats. And I know a lot of West Coast dudes were like, oh no, like Cube was in his bag with Death Certificate. That's when he got into his flow. But for me, as a hip-hop fan, I just loved America's Most Wanted.
Yeah. AmeriKKKa's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Was I thought that was creative as shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's the smaller things. And so when I saw that, I was like, that's fucking dope. But Death Certificate, it's like you said, man. It was more of a West Coast album for me. And I'm a West Coast artist, and at that point in time, I was just a West Coast kid. Yeah. An
LA kid at that.
It made more sense for me, production wise, because it was again, hi-hats on our heavy 808s, and it was, Cube. Cube has one of the most amazing deliveries on record. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day, from NWA to everything that he did solo to West Side Connection to now, if you go see Cube in concert, nothing changes. You know what I'm saying? He still got all the crowd control. His presence is still, you feel like, I don't know, man. You still feel like you're looking at Ice Cube, the untouchable Ice Cube. Back when celebrities, you couldn't walk outside and see a celebrity. You couldn't go on Instagram and see nothing about a celebrity's life. If you ran into Cube back in the day, you might fucking pass out because oh shit, there's fucking Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, Ice Cube, he took that, man. One of my favorite rappers of all time.